Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. Now, while we still have some daylight, let's get ourselves a bite to eat and head out to visit the local alchemist, because he might have some new quest for us if we're really lucky. Additionally, I seem to recall some of the trophies we've discovered saying they are highly prized by alchemists, so we might be able to offload some to him too. Now, full disclosure, I've had some time over the last few days while I was recording other games to play around a bit off camera with this game, and there's a few things I'd like to do to replicate stuff I did off camera basically, so that you get to see what I went through. For now, we know that the area around Ivarsby and the swamp are going to be very dangerous for us, and we know the areas to the northwest, near the Inn of the King's Brother, should be much more manageable. And there are monsters there we haven't dealt with yet. So that will be one of the things I'm going to try and do. I'd also like to try and go back and deal with the so-called benefactors who are trying to take over the woodcutter's camp. Finger slipped, I was poised above it in case the evening progressed too much and the old boy wanted to go to bed. For now though, let's head inside and meet the old codger. Look what I've got. I've got a lot of some things there.
I've got some rare trophies to sell.
Alright. And now that I've got about 400 gold from that, I'm going to purchase the Stormwind's War book free to complete the quintet. I'm not going to buy any other books. What's this? Cave note. Hang on. Have I not read this? It doesn't say already learned. Well, I'm going to get out of here and head back home. Or I'll make use of the night to travel back towards the city. But if I want a safe place to read, my own homestead is as good as any. I think I'm going to want as much daylight as possible, and I may need to create some more crossbow bolts. In which case, if I'm resting overnight, there's no need to rush this return journey. But what I can do is set this quest to tracked. If I haven't read this note from a cave, I probably can't remember which cave I found it in. Should have been anywhere quite recent. I should probably also be trying to create some more Wolfsbane potions. Yeah. Potions and crossbow bolts. I don't have the herbs for Wolfsbane just yet. And I could stop by the bank to pick up some more money the next day. That seems like a good idea. Now, this sword gives plus 10 strength. Our two-handed hammer does not give plus 10 strength, but it still deals significantly more damage, like 7 points. There's a few reasons for that. Firstly, we don't know how much bonus damage strength gives. If it is proportional as a percentage of the base weapon, I can completely understand that. Because then strength would become more apparent with higher base damage weapons. Additionally, we've increased that, but that's not our skill is granting us plus 10% damage with two-handed weapons, 5 plus 15% damage with two-handed weapons. So this sword does not do 42 damage, because this is 115% plus any benefit we're gaining from strength, which is adding to that sword, and any benefit we're gaining from dexterity, which is adding to that sword. It says 42 here, says 59 over here, so there we're seeing a big difference. And then this 49 from a hammer goes up to a 66. So the bonus does seem to be scaling. But that also means that should we gain 200 weapon mastery, that 5% increase won't be 5% of this. It'll be 5% of the base damage of a weapon, and then we'll have any strength bonus and any other modifiers. So it will be a very small amount. We'll mainly be getting that for more powerful weapons and the extra combo attack moves. So with that out of the way, it's all about incremental increases. So, cave note. We have read these. Okay. So now, despite it all, Greyshaft stayed loyal to the crown. Its people assembled a crew of 55 brave warriors. They boarded a ship, the Guardian of Dawn, and set sail to the capital, traversing around the cross strait. In the meantime, Arek was preparing to strike. His first armada, loaded up with infantry, cavalry, and siege weapons, set sail towards the southern coast of Astarte. Their plan was to disembark there without much resistance and quickly reach the capital city from there. The Lord Protector and a squad of his best warriors were to make an official visit to the city, get to the castle, and kill the king. Arek could not have been more surprised when he saw the ragged remains of his fleet retreating to Tantares in shame. It is said that at first he thought they had been caught in a storm and fell victim to merciless winds and thunderous lightning that had descended on the street. The sight of the armada defied reason. The truth, however, was far more bitter. Astarte had fought back. The Guardian of Dawn had made it to the capital and warned the king about Tantares' betrayal. When Arek's ships had approached the shores, they had been met with royal troops and an army of mercenaries. It seems like this whole war was a series of disasters that went very badly for Arek. He started imposing his power and then overreached and was broken by it. Now, what kind of plans are we going to go for first? We could stop by the Free Hunters camp, the Hunters camp along the way, to see what they might want, in case we have any more trophies that could yield rewards. and that's not necessarily the worst thing to do. So the plus 10 strength from this sword, it's better being there for item requirements than for any damage bonus, essentially, is what I'm saying. And the main things that have item requirements are other weapons. Yeah, exactly. Until we get to the point where that plus 10 strength is significant, this weapon is not the most important. What is important is that we continue to attempt to readjust to sword fighting styles rather than the hammer fighting style, because it will be beneficial in the long run. In case we get to start crafting a legendary sword. Easy, let's slow it down. There's a little load spike coming soon. There it is. With that out of the way, we can start dashing again. So what's the plan? So I'm thinking of the hammer already, and where we're likely to use it soon. I think we head straight for the Inn of the King's Brother. Once there, we may very well switch back to our hammer. Oh, wait a minute. Crossbow bolts, 36. I hope it's enough. If not, we'll have to work around it. There's a few things in that area I'd like to deal with, but I think I would like to try and deal with the evil bandits first. They won't be the easiest. There are some large bugs around them which I'll have to fight. Okay. Just negotiate those bends a little, and then get back on the curves. Of course, corners slightly harder to take at higher speeds. And the incredibly challenging Ranter champion who reigns supreme there, we're not going to tussle with him just yet. Now though, we switch back to our hammer and put our helmet on, and I'm thinking we save the game. Oh, that's a herb up there. I bet I could pick it. No. This one, yes. Almost made a late night mistake there, didn't I? Haha. Okay. So there's one or two beetles up there, but that's not where we are going. We are going here. Now we know there's a lizard round here somewhere which can come and attack him. So I would like to look for it. We also know there's a herb up there I'd like to pick. Oh, hello. Oh mate, you are so crushed. Gotta hit him though, so we should be concerned. Nice. We don't have a recipe for ripened hail grass yet. And we're unlikely to get one anytime soon unless we're careful. Right, we'll eat that. Get some more food. Oh, wait. In that spot. Hello. Oh, thank you, potion fodder. Now, up here on the left are one or two big bugs. I see one there now. Is it alone? It is not. I would like to try and separate those two. I think this is probably as good as we're going to get. That's good. One more. Where are you? Over there, I see. Oh, Tristan. I heard a smuggler's pig. And I sung that to a beginning of the tune of Peter and the Wolf, and oh shit. Yeah, don't mind me, piggy. You trot along. I'm just running away from an angry cloud of insects that wants to suck all my blood out and leave me an empty hollow shell of a man. Oh, still coming.
It's Tristan!
Yes, it is. Now, I should also search around this. Come on, that looks like I can pick it. This hut was full of nasty buggers. Brigands, bandits, ne'er-do-wells who tried to do me in. It's entirely possible there could be some kind of secret documents in here, but they don't appear to be. There's some hail grass though, so that's appreciated. And if we continue our search, there might just be something here for us. Again, checking in case any of those mushrooms can be picked. Now, back in here, this, I believe, looks like a spot I can dig. There's somewhere here that looks like disturbed earth that I could dig. If they've got buried treasure here, that could explain why the brigands were so keen on defending this location. Although if they buried the treasure already... aha! Yes! Then why would they just sit here and guard it? They've already concealed it by just attracting attention to the location, so... Okay, guardsman's dagger. 3 bottles of Peasant Lass and a... Oh, game. Fine, we'll do that again, shall we? Right. So we have some treasure, we have a little bit of experience, we have some damage. Now, the pig does not have much health, and it would be nice to get rid of it. So I'm actually going to swap to the bow. I don't actually have any arrows. So much for that plan. Let's have a drink of water. Don't mind me, pig. Where the hell have you... Oh, there. Right. And now that your incessant squealing has ceased. Leather, raw meat, free weapon sharpening kits. Okay, all good stuff. And now I've got to save the game again because I want to deal with these people, and I have a very compelling reason to go empty my bladder, so back in a moment. Alright, let's do this. This is going to get nasty because there's an archer, but I just hope I can make it work.
Why is he wearing it?
Hey! What the depths are you doing here?
Is there a benefactors meeting here? About the sawmill? Because I have a counter-offer.
Well?
This is quite a nice cave you have. How about you give it to me and sod off while you're at it?
Ah, so the woodcutter's found a few coins to hire a mercenary.
I'll rip your head off, fish!
Fucking hell, Tristan. I've pressed the button twice already. Right, fuck you.
You won't leave here alive!
I'll gut you like a fish!
Fucking hell. Right. No! Fucking... Oh my god. How many times, you fucking twat? So clearly not enough stamina at the moment. And the great thing is I'm going to leave that in. Fuck me. I pressed the number 1 hotkey 3 times and he didn't bloody do it because he was too busy pulling his weapon up really slowly. And then it just went from there. Okay, we'll just try that again, shall we? Do you mind?
Hey! What the depths are you doing here?
Is there a benefactors meeting here? About the sawmill? Because I have a counter-offer.
Well?
This is quite a nice cave you have. How about you give it to me and sod off while you're at it?
Ah, so the woodcutter's found a few coins to hire a mercenary.
I'll rip your head off!
For it.
That hurt!
Fuck's sake, you wank. That's right. That's more like it.
Better run!
Fuck's sake. Right, fine.
Everything's
Hey,
so dark!
You won't leave here alive!
You scum! You'll answer for this!
Quite probably.
Get over here, Gersa!
Better run!
That's it. Now, sadly, we had to use one of our precious potions there. But I'd like to imagine it was worth it. This one has a note. I feel we should read it. Also, let's use this. Okay. Yeah. Well struck me. And again, okay. Slightly off. Okay. There we go. And with that established, we should definitely eat some food. Well now, there are absolutely other things I want to do, but I also, those look more like mud than disturbed earth, definitely need the metal to make crossbow bolts. So we'll eat our way back to health. Oh yes, and take a look at this document we came across. I think we need 3 of those for melting. Got some arrows, that's good. If you're not dead yet, go to the city sawmill and rough up the man in charge there a little. But not too much. And be quiet about it. No prying eyes. The old man's a tough nut to crack, but if you pressure him right, the sawmill's practically ours already. After that, Brim found out that there's a big order on its way there from the Bountiful Quarter for furniture. The sawmill doesn't have the expensive sort of wood required, which means, took to take me, they're going to order materials from the free bastards. Intercept the delivery somewhere near the Hound. Then we'll meet up and go see the old man at the sawmill with an offer he won't be able to refuse. Get to it. Clim. So. This is for Radim's house. We went and sorted out the order. We went to the free hunters and arranged for them to bring the wood. So they're still waiting for wood to be delivered to the Bountiful Quarter. They're going to intercept it somewhere near the Hound. And I may need to go there at some point. In the meantime, though, I can go and let Akim know I've finally helped him. Still not sure where this big lizard comes from. I think it's somewhere on the other side of the road. Now, oh, this is going to get tricky, isn't it? So, I want to go down this road, but that is a high-level big beetle. Very high. I want to get down there to that area. And that one, actually. So, I've got quite a bit to do. If I want to go fight another beetle, though, I want to be on full health. Because I think that's one of those level 30 ones. So what I'll do instead then is just run back to the woodcutter's camp, turn in the quest, go to town, visit the bank, take out some money. And then we might actually be running out of daylight already. Fucking hell. You're not going to make it. You hit the post. It's worth a shot though. Right. It might be worth letting Radim know about this development as well. But I'm going to go tell the woodcutters first. Sorry, I tried to go around the bloody signpost, but it just got in the way. Let's get a bit of stamina back. What I can say is that having plus 10 strength on our two-handed sword reduces the pressure to put points into strength when I level for a little while. I can slow down the strength gain.
Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face is there?
And today's bounty is 5 cups. Wait.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards.
Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls yesterday. They've grown fearless.
Cup. I have
And
6.
nothing's likely to change.
Rough, to
I
be
think
sure.
we're onto something here.
Life goes on.
Maybe I should move to the village.
Hakim.
I dealt with the bandits.
Bandits?
The so-called benefactors.
Ah,
Did anyone else show up?
don't think so. Were they supposed to?
I'm not sure. Look after your men, Akim, and keep a sharp eye out. Anything could happen.
Of course, Trish. Always do.
Alright. And we got experience points. Excellent.
Oh, it's Tristan.
This weather's been mad lately.
Let's head back
Sunny,
towards the city.
Then rainy, then sunny again.
I think finally getting that one off our list deserves some kind of small reward. I think if all goes well, we can make Tristan look a little bit more heroic. Like the hero he is slowly becoming. We just need to get everything done before it gets dark, I suppose. Oh yeah, and I need to make a load of crossbow bolts. Because it's proving to be a very valuable piece of equipment. Oh god. It's keeping the sprint as well. So, as we know, when the game autosaves or loads through an area transition, you are stuck
Bandits
at the
around here have
movement
grown
speed you are
fearless.
currently going
Someone
at.
was robbed right in the outskirts.
So normally just this jog instead of walking. Hello.
Do you have something for me?
I believe I have.
I have your order.
All right. Let's see what you've got. Excellent. That's everything. Here's your gold.
Thank you. I still don't believe I've seen the location depicted by the Gravedigger's map yet. So it's got to be in an area I'm just
Oh,
haven't
it's
been
Tristan. Why is he wearing that junk?
Do we need to get more food? Probably at some point, yes. I should also check the alchemist to see if he sells hail grass. Maybe I'll sell off a couple of crossbows, I think. I might have one or two spare. And see what else I can do while I'm at it. Alright.
The way home? Oh, yeah.
So first off,
Oh, it's Tristan.
let's go pay a visit to the barber. Tidy ourselves up a bit so the locals can't accuse us of being quite so scruffy. Tristan's had his slightly thicker moustache for a while now. He's been letting the rest of his beard grow. And it's bloody locked. Was I at the wrong building? Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I want my hair cut.
Make yourself comfortable.
But of course. So, we're actually going to leave his hair the same. This was his... Ah. Yeah, so that just changes the moustache, right? From shorter to a bit longer. And we have this, which goes back to the short moustache and looks a bit wrong. This is good, but it looks a bit grey for his hair colour. It is what I'd kind of like to go for next, though. Impressive, but not quite right. Also impressive. Right, so I think we're going for this, leading into that later on. First off, how bad does it look here? Oh, that's alright. We can work with that. Hopefully now our fellow members of the Knightly Order will respect us a bit more. And we might make a slightly better impression on the local populace at large. Although it's unlikely, they seem to have had it in for us for a long time now. Next up, I think, the bank. Where we shall extract some money to help fund our expensive lifestyle. Here we go. 50. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Our last collection must have been quite recent then. So now... two bayonet crossbows we can part with, a number of regular weapons. So we want to go visit the blacksmith first. because he tends to shut up shop for the night earlier. Can we... Why, yes we can. Excellent. No. Lots of ones of threes and ones of twos. 2 of 3. 2 of 3. A lot of those as well, yeah. Okay. Now you'll notice that some of these are generic weapons but look the same as our craftable versions. This we could melt down. 50 strength, we could equip that while we have this two-handed sword equipped, bizarrely. Hollow 200 axe, only 35 damage. But that is a very high sale price, but I know we'll only get a fraction of. We should check with Radim if he has any iron plates we sold him a long time ago. So we can craft steel. Should we so desire it. Obviously, I think we're holding onto the iron to make crossbow bolts. Who the hell is that? Right. Oh, 2 of those and one. Okay, yeah, sure. Tidies up the inventory a bit.
How much will
gives
you
us
pay
some
for this?
experience points.
That much.
Yeah, the colour doesn't quite match, unfortunately. Right, so. So we can sell this for 300, which is pretty good, to be honest. Let's do that. Yes, I hesitated that long, deciding if I really wanted to. I think I did. We're in good money again. I mean, 30 as opposed to 25, so it is something. That's 5 insight. This is 50 maximum health, which is actually pretty good. And this would have a good knockout down chance. Okay. Steel, silver, gold. Okay, nothing else. Red is a small wooden, but I think we're selling this to the hunters just to keep things tidy. Alright. Wait, you're not. He is as well. He's getting ready to shut up shop. In which case we better go seek Brother Gabriel. Now, there's not much we can do with this money at the moment, apart from maybe save up for a really good helmet. And we don't know if the faction armor of the knights comes with a helmet of its own or not. We also don't know if it's a one-piece item like the adventurer's outfit, or if it's a top and bottom. I'd like to think it's a top and bottom. Probably using the workbench I'd like to use, but don't worry about it. We're currently using one of these. These are getting horrifically expensive. We were fortunate enough to find this crossbow. However, these two
A good deal.
we can afford to go without. And when you finish with that workbench, we'll be using it. Actually. Too late. Oh well. Hello. What are you doing up here, Melt? You can teach me... Oh yeah, these rapier skills. Okay. Not that I have a skill point yet.
Oh, it's Tristan!
Now what? I still sense that daytime will be turning to evening soon, because then the smith headed inside. He could still be trading inside without shutting up shop. I could go check the traders up by the arena. They can sell money and weapons. Not necessarily weapons I particularly want right now. I'm not sprinting yet because I haven't fully decided where I want to go. I might just want to buy more iron. Okay, yeah, let's head in here. So here's the ammunition fellow.
Right on target, brother. Always.
Let's see about that. Free each. Okay, so let's hold off and go visit the other craftsmen.
Need something?
Let's see now. All one-handed? Yeah, okay. So we could part with some of these just to try and... let's see. 35... 25... Oh, really? Okay. And we don't seem to be getting a third one. Or we could buy that to melt it down. It would be sneaky. And cheaper than actually buying an ingot of iron.
Practically a gift.
Right, now. That is bizarrely still better than the one we could make. Okay. Don't need this cap either. And we know who we can sell that to. Alright, let's hold off. I don't believe he sells much different. Yeah. Iron for 110 and we've just paid 80 for that. Okay, so it wasn't that much cheaper. Well, while we're here... all the way through to the maces. There we go. Excellent stuff. So now I'm going to head back out. Wait for Brother Gabriel to go to bed. Or just do it at the woodcutter's camp instead. Which again is not entirely the worst idea I've had. Our cheapest upgrade to the home worth grabbing is 750. And that is, I think, +2 insight. We need 1,000 for either of the big ones. And now it's too late to sell the hat to the clothier. Unless he's miraculously still open for business. I rather have my doubts. In which case, we can go rest in the guild hall. We can make crossbow bolts, sleep, come out of here in the morning, head off. We could go to the woodcutter's camp and make crossbow bolts there.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks
Then go
grim.
to the hunter's camp, turn in trophies, maybe even get to trade a bit. I took my finger off the button, but I may still be jogging when I come out of it because I'm not sure I did it quick enough. I think I'm going... Oh, okay, no. I think I'm going to try it this way. And after those recent scuffles, I should attempt to... check... Bloody hell. Okay, fine. But I don't want to be facing those creatures at night. So, yeah. Check the bestiarium, or monstrarium, I can't remember what they called it. I should check that water just in case there's anything down there at some point, to see if I have unlocked any more knowledge. If I have, that would be great. Especially as freshly unlocked entries now are very clearly marked. Which is lovely. Now, it has of course occurred to me that there's probably a more optimal way to be going about
What did you
all
just
this.
say?
However,
Why's he wearing that junk?
with the exception of playing the demo before the game came out, this is my first playthrough. And we want required for a power shot skill. Knockdown shot. How about normal? There we go, yes. Suddenly we have many crossbow bolts.
There's more people here.
Many more. And that's going to get interesting. So, a couple of options.
Trees are getting harder to chop down.
Hey. I could sell this here, could sell these. Think I'll take them to the woodsman boat. Oh, you know, actually. Because I have the ability to make that better boat, don't I? I probably don't have all the things for it now. When I arrive at the hunter's camp, some of them may be sleeping, but they seem to be 24-hour
What did you
party
just say?
people. Look at that. An expensive bow that I can sell. So with this newfound money, I'll be able to upgrade. So yeah,
We could use more people here.
certainly there are things I might do slightly differently at the beginning of the game if I would start a new playthrough. I would have been more familiar with the combat patterns of the lower level monsters and have a better idea which ones I should just leave well alone until a bit later on, and would consequently waste less healing resources, in theory. I'd also be overconfident and used to abilities that I currently have, such as this ability to run for incredibly long distances, and being able to run through these areas safely without anticipating attacks. Now, some of those arrows didn't pitch us off our feet the way they used to, meaning there is some way to resist it, and it seems to probably be tied into the amount of damage the arrow is doing and the amount of armor we're wearing, the amount of health we have, something like that. Let's keep on going. Do I want to fight a big tough... Well, I know for a fact there's 2 of those level 30 beetles up there, I believe. And even just one of them could give me a hard time. But I could try, right? Especially as I have the single most powerful spells in the game. The save game spell and the load game spell. And yes, I know that's a joke from the Might and Magic 6 manual, but it was a damn good one at the time, and I'm surprised no one's ever copied it since. Okay, good. Stay offline. Back it up, Tristan. You can see it already. Let's just... So the cloud does seem to be lingering in place rather than just centered on us or moving with us. That's good to know. I thought those were carrots. Let's get some more health back and then maybe try tackling that second bug. But a level 30 woodwalker is going to be... Okay, we can try. Oh. Move, bastard! Fucking move! Fucking tree. Fucking hit it! Okay, run. Run now. And don't look back. Oh, for fuck's sake, fine. That sounds like a pig. There may be much worse things than pigs here, in the greener parts of the world. I know this monster. I don't know if we're high enough. But there's one way to find out. Okay, I think we've found ourselves a good spot. He's trapped and he doesn't like it. And I see that herb over there, bloody hell. I think he was starting to find a way around. We're taking that. And I'm aware there's a bug over there we still want to go deal with, but I saw this oh so clearly while I was shooting in this direction. And that frees up this little area for exploration. Not that there appears to be anything here for us. So, going back to the bug we defeated. And we were so... Did we go down to about 2 health there at one point? I believe we did. You know what? We got 4 of these. Let's use them. I should not explore beyond this second dead bug. Provided I can find the bloody thing. Right. Now it's off back to the hunter's camp for me. Somewhere safe where I can live and not be attacked by monsters for at least a little while. Now what was it? It was a seat. Okay, got it. Because I saw the selection briefly pop up earlier when I was running through the camp away from the crowd. The swarm of flies. The deadly flies. Good, we made it without colliding with anything major just yet. I may have spoke too soon, but let's just keep it up, and I think we'll get there okay. Might even get some more golden experience. I don't think we can rest here, at least I don't remember that being the case. And we were running really far. We shouldn't have been able to run there. I think it keeps us in run mode for a little while. Okay, Tristan, you got this.
Tristan?
Hey.
I've got some hunting trophies to sell.
That's actually pretty decent. 280 experience, plus some more. That would be from the 28 hides, wouldn't it? Or chitin. Or chitin, if you want to call it that. Even though the spelling strongly suggests otherwise. Now then. You, my friend, could do with another one of these. And 2 of these.
Come again sometime.
This is still pretty good value. Look, in the early game, this is incredibly good value. You don't need to be a member of a faction to buy it. Pretty sure we can make arrows already. We haven't broken a single lockpick yet, so I'm not worried about that. Oh! Bizarrely, I think we already have better as a bow. Oh! Shit, we actually... Fuck. We sold our only bow. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think it was one of these. Oh well. We'll have to make do with the crossbow for a while. Pretty sure we can't rest here. So now what? We could go buy a new helmet. Or 2 big house upgrades and get 40 stamina and something like 40 health, is it? It's a lot. That would really help us. Ooh. Would be nice to level as well. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. Bring Kaigai his trophy, but we don't know what he wants. Right. Let's waste our time scrolling down here and see if we... Yes! 350, love it. The only one, unfortunately. Three of 8. Are we ever going to see any more of these low-level crooks? I don't know. These, absolute nightmare. And 11 more husks as well, yeah. 1 more Hobster Warrior, just 1! And we know where there are 2, but it is not a safe place for us to go. These, we are not quite ready to fight these yet. We can almost kill one alone. But it's really hard work. So. And these absolute scoundrels are like level 30 as well, so if we get one of those, that'd be very impressive. Or a spearman. Oh, actually, we might know where one of those is. 1 bark bug. Would be lovely. Okay, so let's find the troublemaker. Somewhere in the vicinity near the Inn of the King's Brother. See, I kind of wonder if I've done this already. And because I went... I imagine it would be the nasty bugger who was by the map vantage point. because he was a named individual and we took his ring back to the capital city and got the reward. Has that broken this quest? Or is there someone else we need to search for? Okay, what else can we do? We can keep asking around, try and find some more millers. We have not found a single miller in the Alpha and Omega area with all its windmills. Gotta find a Lucida stone. God alone knows where. We know where one is, but we don't want to steal it. Gotta find a good trophy for Birch. He's turned down all the trophies we brought him so far. Can't do that. Could go back to the whorehouse to see if we can do that. There's this. We don't know where they are. He's given me a map. I don't recognise it at all. We're not going to do this one because it seems very immoral. This is now broken because we've already found a way into the city. Complete all projects. Yeah, I mean, we're close to being able to do that, and it should give experience points. More stuff for Magwo. Nightmare to try and remember it all, but we'll get there eventually. Right, so this is the most straightforward one. We might as well track it. It doesn't mean it's the most possible. We could, however, go buy a really good helmet that would be much better than this with most of this money. Instead of upgrading the house, we'd have significantly better defenses, which would help us to get to the next level, as would the stat bonuses from upgrading the house, however. If I... Ooh. No. I was thinking if I get a helmet, a top tier helmet, then I could upgrade it. But I don't really have the skill for that just yet. I should probably get these skills before pushing into these anyway, but again, I don't know how many more levels I can expect in this playthrough. Or how many more potions of skill points that I can obtain. Let's take that off, because it would solve the hideous helmet hiding hair problem. I mean, it is a faster attack speed, so arguably that may be more worthwhile. But not really. Okay, so hang on. Let's look at our map. So if we head down here somewhere around this area, between that road and that road over here, that is the place where we can find 2 maulers and 2 Hobster warriors, practically all together as a group. Individually, we might be able to take 1 or 2 of them, but not all 4 at once. There's also a couple of very high level creatures near it. Near the village here, this way to the ruin, right, to try and recover the sword. That's quite a large ruin actually, isn't it? That ruin is blocked by magic. This area overall is fairly safe now, apart from this ruin full of brigands who are pretty tough. Down here in the hollow are lots of undead, including the Tucht we cannot really face just yet. Somewhere around here there has to be a miller. We haven't found one by any of the 4 windmills. The only one we've been able to ask so far lives around here. And then down here, nasty area, down here, the swamp, presumably, where we want to go and reclaim the letter, but the monsters around here are so dangerous that the swamp is probably not a safe place for us to go right now. Not as if anywhere actually is that safe just yet. So, have I just decided to go to Ivarsby and try and pick up a really good helmet? The problem is, I actually like some of the slightly less valuable helmets. Looks better. Which would be great if I didn't have quite so much money on me. I did not. Nothing new here. Okay. Right. This bloody map. So, looks like a ruined tower. Looks like a wooden house with a well by it. A hill with steep sides and some kind of thing on the side. It looks like a signpost or something else. What if these aren't rivers but are roads? And that's like a path. Even then, I haven't really... And this looks quite... like it could be here. But this doesn't match up at all. Especially as there's no broken tower near it. Except for maybe that. But then that doesn't look right either. We know the map was drawn by people who were drunk. Very drunk. This is dangerous. There's also... down here there's a lot of powerful undead in that enclosure near the building. We can't get into the mines, so we can't explore. We can't find the waypoint in the mine. They just won't let us in. Where do we want to go then? I'm not entirely sure. And we sold off our bow, and I don't want to reload because I'd have to redo fights with powerful monsters and... Wait a minute. 29. Hold on. This is dumb. Oh no, it's really dumb. It's okay, I got the 47 minutes past the hour autosave, but we may still have our bow in this one. We do. 35. So if I just do this, now there's no chance of accidentally selling both. However, oh, we're here. That's actually rather good. Well, we're not going to sell our bow by mistake again. Or our crossbow. Alright, here we are. Now, one of the brothers here in the camp is a herbalist, or a aspiring herbalist. So let's flog these.
I've got some hunting trophies to sell.
Go see Brother Javek. and not sell our bow. There we go. Lovely. So we can cook here if we want to. We can also save the game to avoid repeating these mistakes. Obviously we can't tan any hides here because we just sold them all. Ah, you are both awake. Excellent.
Oh!
Hello. Just learning. And don't suppose I could ask any of you lot. Do you have any hail grass for sale? Yes. Yes, please. Okay. These are all advanced. And I think he's the person who teaches the higher level survival skills. And oh, 5 each for iron ore. That is really good. Okay, it's coming together a bit now. Solid, take a lot. So, with that in mind, hang on. One of us had a piece of jewellery. It was me. Huh. Who might want these? The other alchemist in town? But now we can do some stuff. So now we can't afford the best helmets. But we could grab a house upgrade. This is so dumb. If we equip this sword, we can then equip the hammer, and then we're kind of stuck with it a bit. But we could then upgrade it. Oh, I just want to level up and put 2 points in fortitude. Okay, let's think about this. Because obviously we're not making any more cross revolts at the moment. Now we're good. So if we take this opportunity to return to our homestead and purchase one of the 1,000-point upgrades, that seems like a half-decent idea. Oh, that would involve going past the Hound, wouldn't it? Where there may be an... Wait, would the ambush be at that tower full of bandits that we've already taken care of near the Hound? Well, we've lost our way. There we go. You know what, just because I've taken our helmet off, it might be a bit chilly out here in the forest at night. Let's put our cap on. Is it worth running through this way? I mean, we've kind of... I'm not sure we've entirely cleared that area. So let's... I mean, is this even any shorter? Not really. Okay then. Let's just get a move on. When we do get home, we'll have to decide what to do next, because we're a long way away from leveling. So, there's probably a follow-up to telling Akim what the brigands were up to, because we weren't able to tell him their entire plan. We don't know who Klim is. He's probably... Oh, wait. He's not that guy in town who wants us to escort him to do some dodgy criminal undergoings, is he?
One speed to you, brother.
I could just stay the night here. You know, that's not an entirely bad idea.
What do you mean the beer's gone sour?
I mean, it wouldn't massively help us. Talk myself out of it. I'm trying to save up money, even though we've just been spending some. I could waste some on a ranter match. I could save the bloody game before I mess up. That's not a bad idea. And why don't we try? Just for one.
Ha! Knew you were our man. Who do you want to face?
The only formidable Oliver.
You've made your choice. Let the ranter match begin.
Now, he's going in the defensive stance, which means he can afford a heavy... Okay. Let us go normal. Normal. Hope he doesn't go for the body. I saw today on the Discord server that one of the developers said the reason the opponents hit so much harder than Tristan in the Ranter matches is to stop them turning into a long drawn-out slapfest. I was like, that's lovely, but we just don't seem to do any damage. So actually, because he has 3 defense points, he's not going to put them everywhere, but he can put 2 somewhere for the big counter attack. I don't think he's going to block head. Okay. And he only gets for 1 attack, so we're covering 2/3 of our bases. He went for the legs. I think we'll go head and body for defense, and then head and leg and gamble. Okay, good. Not good. Ow. Okay. The Jawbreaker is great, but messes it up next turn. Why do we even have this in here? Okay. Do it. How bloody... Right. He's going for a... So we go not the head. Okay. I'm going to go leg again. And then we want to defend... I'm thinking everywhere below the neck. And hope it's a good choice. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. hate that he always builds up to that too quickly. When he gets that off, we're basically dead. We need to sort of defeat him before he can do that. So we'll go one more.
Ha! Knew you were our man. Who do you want to face?
Well, someone I've got a chance of beating, to be honest, but
You've
that
made
doesn't
your
seem
choice.
to exist. So
Let
here
the
we go.
banter match begin.
The annoying thing is, I bet we need to defeat him to learn the defensive stance, because we're not allowed to have it yet for some reason. Right, I'm gonna go head and body again and hope. He tends to avoid the body in the first round. Okay. This is something. It's not much. Gamble. And we'll go everything above the belt. Oh, wow. Yeah, and the counter. I know. And he gets that extra kick in. Extra annoying. Total defense is good. Oh, it's so bad. Tristan, how many fucking times do I have to click this bloody button? Is it double click? Okay, he's going for a body block. Ooh. No. Back out. If he's going for a block on the body, we go wham. We top and tail it. Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Really? Okay. So we'll defend body and... I want to say body and legs. And then we're probably done after this round if he hits us, to be honest. Yep.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Because fuckers like you are stopping him getting anything better. Clearly, we have not learned how to beat that bastard yet, and I could spend ages doing it, but it really doesn't feel worth it at about 5 minutes past 3 in the morning. Worst part is that any of our buffs from outside the random minigame won't really affect it at all. It is very frustrating that that one guy is preventing me from progressing. It was bad enough that I was told I had to defeat everyone there, and after I defeated all 3 of them, they suddenly told me there was 3 more who I wasn't allowed to know existed until then. One of whom was the ridiculously daintily Oliver. And going to any of the other places and fighting roundabouts is probably going to be even harder because I don't have the defensive stance skill yet from beating him. And because they charge more money, so they're probably much harder bouts. Okay. Let's think about this. We don't want the Jawbreakers because they will mess us up really badly in that fight. Okay, stick that in there instead. I mean, we can go for a body taunt if we go for the counter attack on the body. Just hasn't really come up. Most of these have, and reinvigorate just isn't coming up either. Most of these have ridiculously high costs that we're never going to meet. And of course we're stuck on 5 out of 6 fights. We don't have access to the defensive stance yet, annoyingly. And I think going all out offense isn't going to help us there either. So yeah, it's just infuriating. Alright. Well, we do have a home to go to. And reaching it would probably pretty much mean the end of the episode, actually. Give me time to rest and think. Come back at this fresh. I'm pretty sure I know where I need to go next. Back by the 2 bugs I defeated near the hunter's camp. Not the hunter's camp, near the Inn of the King's Brother. There is a location we've seen with a bunch of dead, but more importantly there's a small sort of stone circle. Well, it's not really a stone circle, it's a ginormous cromlech with too many supports. And it's got a young brute moving around it and a bunch of other creatures to deal with. And then there's a little secret magic trick there, which I'd like to show off. However, the written instructions are wrong. Yeah, fun, huh? It says 483, it's not 483, it's 473. And the 3 on the written instructions are the same direction as the 8. Whereas actually you need to change directions and go back the other way. Unfortunately, to do all that, I'll need to go shoot a brute with a crossbow and survive whatever other monsters are down there to unlock something nice and fun. But I don't need to unlock it, it's completely optional. I mean, there might be some experience points for it. It is the bottom of that series of caverns that runs below the mountainside on which rests the ship in stone. I saw the tunnel crawler in there and decided not to enter. However, morning. Well, in that case, okay, 25 stamina, 40 health. We have been finding ourselves short on stamina recently, so I'm just going to grab this now. And I might as well go and look and see if there's still shit in there. There probably is.
Oh, disgusting. Clearly there's a pest in here.
Presume we can put armor on the wooden mannequin. Right. Good stuff. Now we need some water. Into 6, that's not a multiple of 3. Oh, right, I see. And then if we go over here, nice chair. be doing here? Nothing. We'd have to go smelt some metal outside, which we can do.
Oh, disgusting.
Again,
Clearly there's a pest in here.
not sure there's anything I can do about that. So the place is much nicer now. We have sumptuous furnishings. Pretty sure we have nothing to add here. But there's clearly a lot of space where we could add things. Oh wait, you can literally see the pictures in black. So the pictures are already there on the surface, and the paper is added behind them to make them visible. That's amusing. And probably a bug, possibly even worth reporting. Why don't we head over to our herb garden after we've smelted some iron? There we go. And with that iron, we could create something. Oh, fuck! No! No! Out! 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 Fuck off! No! Oh, for fuck's sake! No, I don't want to! Fuck off! Am I going to ruin a weapon? Leave it alone. Yes, I've ruined a weapon. Fuck that. Oh god. That's quite recent. Is it really? Oh god. It's about 10 minutes ago. I thought that was an anvil that I could create something at. I was trying to aim for the anvil next to the grindstone. Well, clearly I'm not going to waste money on those two rantabouts now. Although I might have to take that card out of the deck. The one that hits really hard and strips away my defense. Then again, he doesn't get very many attack points. He gets like one attack point. So in theory, keeping those cards in the deck is a really good idea. They just never come out though. They came out a couple of times, I suppose. Okay, I had to double tap more than once there. Maybe I should just go for the health first before the stamina. Because I don't need to run out of stamina to get hit. I can get hit anytime. But having the stamina to make one or two extra attacks would be very nice. Also, it'll allow me to run for longer, which means virtually nothing. Because all I need to do is slow to a jog for a few seconds. And then I can power it up to a full-on run again. I am obviously not trying to get attacked by... Oh. Wait a minute. Stupid idea. Let's just leave it then. I was thinking the cursed... What sits here? I can almost get one of them alone. It might almost be worth fighting, but I think they're the same power level as the ones by the ruined monastery that I can't really tackle in groups larger than one anyway. So I'm definitely at a point of pushing up against boundaries and not quite feeling able to achieve very much just yet, and not knowing entirely where the limits are. Sort of probing, feeling it out, getting a good idea. But I haven't quite found the chink in the game's armour through which I can proceed just yet. I think I will just tidy up this outside area instead of the interior then. Make it look really special. There we go. 40 health. Excellent. Again, don't want to get all 3 groups of banners. Do I really have to for the complete all? Still feels bad. But here we go. Our very own altar for religious ceremonies. Oh, you fucking shit. Don't know where you came from, but you are getting walloped.
Yeah, gotcha!
Are you the thing that's been shitting? In my... That sack looked like another rat walker, shifting sideways as I rotated the camera there for a moment. That was very dangerous. Right. Okay. It's gone! I do believe that might have been it. Let's celebrate with a nice night in bed. Or not, actually. The night has just come to an end. Great, isn't it? Well, I need some more water. And I'm probably best heading off towards civilization for that. I can make some more iron. And I should. Not entirely sure what I'd like to make with it yet, though. I mean, I'm kind of thinking possibly non-weapons. Oh, that's steel, isn't it? Oh, but I can make steel. Ah, yes, right, okay, so. I go steel. I could make 2. Sure. That feels like a good idea. Then 2, 2. Ooh. I mean, it's not going to be 660, it's going to be like, what, 120, 132 or something? Let's hold off, just think about it a bit. Right, well, we're kind of back where we started, but I think I'll end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.